How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and we're back, and it's time to build our team for Hockey Ultimate Team. Last video, we had the Give Johnny Cards Day, where we got a bunch of different cards, and I was asking you guys in the comments section, how do you want me to arrange this team? And we had a lot of different comments. Some people saying to build a World Juniors for Team Canada with McDavid, Lazar, and Patan. Some people saying to build a Toronto Maple Leafs lineup with all the new Leaf Team of the Week cards that I got with the Team of the Week Phaneuf, Team of the Week Bozak, all that good stuff. Some people even want to see a tough guy line, right? So I got a lot to think about here. There's no way I'm going to be able to satisfy everyone's recommendations, right? But what we can do is we can take it game by game with the lineup, and I want some advanced analytics so we can break this team apart, and anybody who's not performing, we can switch them out, all right? It's going to be an interactive game by game where we change lines and stuff. But this video, we're going to build our team. But before we get to that, I was reading your comments, and I took one piece of advice from it. I went out and I bought the Player of the Game Max Domi card. That's right. You guys, again, going back to the World Junior Canadian team. McDavid, Domi, and Curtis Lazar, or Patan in there. We can definitely arrange something special, all right? So that's one thing that I did do. You can see in the top right, I only have 314 coins remaining. So there's no way I can buy any more players until I play a few games, right? So let's build this team from the back out. We'll take it step by step. First up, the goaltenders, all right? So my backup goalie. Who's going to be the backup goalie for this team? It's gonna be, I had the 94 overall Jonathan Bernier, but we're going to use the Team of the Week Jonathan Bernier. 88 overall, so he comes back down to earth a little bit. He's going to be our backup. And you know why he's the backup, boys. I had to take it. I have hope in Hope. Going to the General Manager series with the Arizona Coyotes. Brendan Hope, baby. 98 overall. So I'm definitely going to use this guy. He's going to be like one of the few players that I get to actually put training cards into. The goaltender, all right? So 98 overall, Brendan Hope. And an 88 overall Team of the Week, Jonathan Bernier. So there's our goaltenders. Defense, we'll build it from defense out here. Yeah, sure. You know, actually, no, we'll go offense first. Yeah, we'll go offense. So we'll start with line 4. I have this all prepared. Line 4, our fourth line center. He's also going to be a penalty killer. I need him to be able to go out there and take some big face-offs the right time of the game. It's going to be Thomas Plekanec. That's right. Now, Montreal Canadian fans, don't you worry. I'm not relegating your Habs to the fourth line. It's just I need a good face-off man back there. All right? But I also wanted to have a little bit of a tough guy line. Now, I was reading your comments. You guys were saying that you wanted to see, like, George Parros back there or John Scott. I don't have enough money to buy those players. We can do that in the future. But for right now, the Big Red Goof, Kyle Clifford, he's got an 89 checking and a 84 defense. So I'm going to use that card on the left. And on the right of Thomas Plekanec, we're going to go, again, with another big-time forward. Use his body. DSP, Devontae Smith-Pelly, all right? I didn't want to stack up my lines with all skill. Like you guys were saying, you want a little bit of a tougher fourth line. So we got the face-off man, Kyle Clifford, and Devontae Smith-Pelly. We'll go to the third line now. My third line center. All right, wanted to, again, spread it out a little bit. This is a nice little Canadian line right here. No, it's none of these guys. There he is, Sean Monahan. I like this card. When I've been playing with him in the online games, you know, he's been a pretty good player. He's got, like, mid-80s everywhere, so not a bad little third liner. He can be my second line penalty killer as well. And on the left and right of Monahan, we have some skill this time. First, the right side. It's going to be another Montreal Canadien, Brendan Gallagher, all right? I love Brendan Gallagher. I think he's a great little player. And same kind of thing as Sean Monahan, you know, mid-80s. So this third line is going to be a line that can do everything. And on the left side, here we go. We're going to go a little bit low here. Again, I said I wanted to add some youngins. It's going to be a center all the way back here. We can make him better. I can switch his position as well if we need to. Sam Reinhart. That's right. 71 overall. He's a right-handed shot, so I'll put him alongside of Monahan and Gallagher. 3 Canadians on that line. Those 2 guys can show him how to play the right way, all right? So there's my third line with Monahan, Gallagher, and Sam Reinhart. Second line. All right, now we're getting up to the big stuff. Second line center, I got to go with a guy who's been leading our team for the last few months as our first line center. That's right. None other than Barkovian himself, Alexander Barkov. Now, he's 96 overall. He's only got 7 more games at that. When he comes back down, I'm not going to put durability back into him, but I've had this card for a while now. I want to use Alexander Barkov as my second line center. Then the 2 wingers. First, we'll go to the right wing, and I was taking your guys' advice with the World Junior cards. Curtis Lazar. That's right. He's going to be my second line right wing. 83 overall, 2-way forward. He's a little bit low in the checking checking category, but again, I want to make it a fun series here. We don't need to have all 99 overall players, all right? So Curtis Lazar with Alexander Barkov. You got a nice little fantastic Finn with the sweet Canadian. And on the left side, all right, hang on, drum roll, please. Hang on a second. We're going to go with another Canadian. That's right. Nicholas, is that his first name? Nicholas Paton. 86, 85, 84. So, definitely more of an offensive second line than the third line that had a little bit more of a well-rounded players in it, like Monahan and Gallagher with their defensive categories and checking. These guys, they don't really have the checking category except for Barkov, but he'll come back down. But you know what? It's the offensive second line. Got a fantastic Finn and 2 Canadians in there. And now it's time for the big guns, the first line. Who's going to be our first line center? I'm pretty sure it's quite obvious by now. When I got that trade, I wanted to use him for sure, and that's right. It's going to be Connor McDavid, 85 overall, center playmaker. He's going to be our first line center. I want this guy to lead this team. Our left wing, obviously, the player that I picked up earlier on in the video. Oh, hang on a second. I got to search for center. For some reason, he's actually a center in this. I don't know, maybe somebody just changed that. But we're going to go the player of the game, Max Domi, 85 playmaker. Same kind of the same stats of Connor McDavid. The skating, shooting, and hands category is definitely higher than the defense and checking categories, right? And then the first line right winger, again, I'm pretty sure you guys know who it is. It's going to be Phil Kessel. Hang on one second, boys. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Had a computer program pop up. So, yes, first line right wing is going to be Phil the Thrill Kessel. And as a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, you know, we're talking about Phil Kessel might being traded. I would love it if the Toronto Maple Leafs could win the lottery, because the lottery is going to happen before the playoffs, right? So we're going to know who's going to have that first overall pick. And if we still have Phil Kessel and we can get the first overall pick and have these two playing together, oh my God. So there are forward lines, boys. Line 1, Domi, McDavid, Kessel. Line 2, hang on a sec, Barkov, Paton, Lazar. Line 3, Monahan, Gallagher, Reinhart. Line 4, Clifford, Plekanec, and Devontae Smith-Pelly. All right, so go nuts. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now we'll do defense. All right, so first we'll start off with line 3. I think I have to change some defensemen to right defenseman. I have a lot of left-handed or left defenseman on this. But yes, we'll go number 3. All right, so what I wanted to do with the defenseman was going to get a nice combination of a veteran with a rookie, all right? Or an offensive defenseman with a defensive defenseman. So our third line left defenseman is going to be none other than Morgan Rielly. That's right. I'm going to give the kid a chance. I'm going to have all these kids out there playing for me, all these fast little kids. They're going to learn how to play. And alongside of Morgan Rielly, to help him out on the defensive side of the game, is going to be the defenseman from the New York Rangers, Dan Girardi. That's right. I'm going to use this Team of the Week Dan Girardi card, all right? So there you go. We're going to use Dan Girardi. He's going to play alongside of Morgan Rielly. Line 2, left defenseman, is going to be... Oh, man, hang on. Drum roll for this guy. He's made it back. He won't retire. The ageless one. Captain Keith Yandle, boys. That's right. Keith Yandle's going to be our second-line left defenseman. All right. He would have made it to the first line, but a legend came and took that spot from him. And Keith Yandle, he's going to play alongside of my Team of the Week, Mike Green. Or Matt Green? Mike Green's Washington. Matt Green, all right? I love that checking and defensive category. I want to throw some big body checks with Matt Green. So you got Captain Keith Yandle, who's the offensive defenseman on the left, and Matt Green, who is the defensive defenseman on the right. And then the first line... yeah, we'll go with it. Watch this. I'll name the captain. He may not be the captain yet. We got to still decide who's going to be the captain. All right, but I got to go with this man. 94 overall, Nicholas Lidstrom. Definitely got to use this man on the first line. All right, and the perfect combination with Nick Lidstrom. I like to have a left-handed shot on the left, a right-handed shot on the right. No, it's not going to be, whoa, who did we have on the left side? It was, all right, because I had to switch somebody back. But no, it's not going to be Hamuse. It's not going to be Phaneuf, Daly. None of these guys, all right? I was so tempted to use Dion Phaneuf, but you can't put Dion Phaneuf alongside of Nicholas Lidstrom, all right? So I'm going to go with an ageless one with a youngin who's tearing it up in the NHL, Aaron Ekblad. Imagine that combination. Nicholas Lidstrom on the left, Aaron Ekblad on the right. Oh, my God. All right, so there you go. All on the left, left-handed shot, left-handed shot, left-handed shot. On the right, right-handed shot, right-handed shot, right-handed shot, and hope in the net. All right, so boys, there's our lineup. Now, a few more things. The next video, we're going to do our first online game with these guys. I want advanced analytics so that we can break the game apart and make some line changes on the fly if we need to. Every game, we're going to go back and make some line changes, right? My team chemistry right now is 85, so I could purchase some positional change moves. Yeah, like Max Domi, I want to get him on the left wing. Anyone else? Left wing center, that's all right. Reinhardt, I want to make him a left winger. All right, yeah, that looks all good. And then these guys, right D on the right D. Yeah, this is good, fine right here. So I need to figure out who are going to be my alternate captains. Got to figure out who's going to be my captain. And then also the strategies. What kind of strategies should we have going into the game? And that's where you guys go nuts. And also, I think I still need a head coach as well. So let me know what you guys think about the way I arrange these lines. I still would make a change or two if you guys can convince me in the comment section. But in the next video, I will crown the captains. Also go nuts with the power play and penalty kill. I can arrange those before the video. Don't worry, I don't have to waste another video with the line changes. And in the next video, we will take this newly built team onto the ice to see how they perform. All right, so remember, strategies, captaincies, alternate captain, and penalty kill, special teams, all that good stuff. So let me know, boys, and I will see you in the next one.